Let's solve the limit as x approaches infinity, 1 plus e to the negative x raised to the x squared power. If we let x go to infinity, the inside goes to 1 and the exponent goes to infinity. So this is an indeterminate form. And the goal is to get the exponent down. So I'm going to set y to be the limit. And so if I take the natural log of both sides, that's going to bring down the exponent. So that becomes x squared times the natural log. And now as x approaches infinity, x squared goes to infinity, but the natural log goes to 0. So the way I'm going to rewrite this is to get 0 over 0. And that's by rewriting x squared as 1 over x squared. So it's going to be like this. And so the top goes to 0, the bottom goes to 0. So we can use L'Hopital's rule, which says to take the derivative of the top and the derivative of the bottom. So the derivative of the top is 1 plus e to the negative x times negative e to the negative x. The derivative of the bottom is negative 2 over x cubed. Now from here, I'm going to rewrite everything. So you have natural log y equals, and then I'm going to multiply. Actually, let me just rewrite this. So let's have the e to negative x over 1 plus e to negative x first. And then I'm going to have that all over negative 2 over x cubed. We have two negatives. Those are going to cancel and become plus. And then I'm going to multiply the top here by e to the x over e to the x. You have natural log y equals limit as x approaches infinity. We have 1 over e to the x plus 1 all over 2 over x cubed. And then from here, I'm going to multiply the top and the bottom like this. So that's going to be x cubed over 2 times e to the x plus 1. The 1/2 can come outside. And so this, we get infinity over infinity. So we would have to use L'Hopital's rule, and we're going to use it 3 times. But if you want, you can use common sense and say that e to the x will go to 0 or go to infinity faster than x cubed. So this will end up going to 0. But if you want, we can just show the work for this. Use L'Hopital's rule. You have 3x squared over e to the x. Again, you get infinity over infinity, so we use L'Hopital's rule. That's 6x over e to the x. You get infinity over infinity. So last time we used L'Hopital's rule to get 6 over e to the x. And now this whole thing goes to 0. Multiplying that by 1/2 is also 0. So we have natural log of y is equal to 0, which means that y is equal to 1. And we said that y was the limit. And so that is our answer.